Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Expert Zone Live on a Thursday. Third Expert Zone Live, I think we're on now. Probably. I mean,
It's the
Joe,
third
you've
one this
moved
week.
again in the time that
I
we've
know.
gone live, but there you are.
Here we go.
Joys of Skype,
No,
ladies and
wait, yeah.
gentlemen. Welcome to Expert Zone Live. I'm Adam Schofield, evangelist at Microsoft. Today, I'm joined all the way from Ireland, Mr. Jer Lynch. Jer, how's it going?
Good evening, mate. I'm good. Yeah, the third stream this week. 13th in total, I believe. No,
Yeah.
nearly the 13th. So we busy boys.
We're quite busy. There's a lot going on. There's quite a lot of people in chat as well. Hypebot, hello to you. Hypebot here every week. Number
Favourite
one
show
fan,
every week.
Hypebot. No, thanks for the follow, L, over on Mixer. Adam Aop, everyone, he says. Adam, hello on Facebook. Gareth Smith is in the chat. John in Facebook. We've got Gabbing About over on YouTube. Always about Gabbing About. We've got the Born Gamer. I know who the Born Gamer is over on Mixer. Jamie on Facebook. Geordie on Facebook. We have Anissa on Facebook as well. Games Guru over on Mixer. Oh my god, I'm running out of breath. Daggercast, thank you for the sparks on Mixer as well.
Awesome.
James, they keep coming in. Haley Young is here. And thank you for the host, Born Gamer. And Tassin is here as well. You are chatting faster than I can read the text, which is slightly off-putting.
Adam,
Yes.
I believe we've lost Greg.
What do you mean you believe we've lost Greg?
I think Greg dropped out, apparently.
Has Greg dropped out? Okay,
He's
cool.
dropped out.
I tell you what, we'll
you're doing
carry
that.
on. We'll carry on. We're
I
going to
wanna
try
shout out
and do
somebody.
some incredible multitasking whilst we're at
Tell you
it.
what,
But
after
basically,
that,
Joe, you feel for a bit whilst I fix things.
that's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say that. I wanted to shout out somebody. I saw a video today of somebody who's in our chat, Jamie Maxwell, singing a fantastic rendition of Waltz and Matilda. It was outstanding. The boy has an incredible voice. So for our retail pros who are, if you're friends with Jamie and you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's well worth your time. It was fantastic. Guy has a amazing voice. So fair play to Jamie for uploading it, and thanks for brightening up all our days. And nice something different in the video feed to see, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
There you go. Righties. Tell you what, whilst we try and fix some things in the background, which you don't even know about yet because we've not even talked about it. One thing I did want to quickly get out there is this is an Expert Zone stream, right? When do we ever talk about the new stuff that goes on Expert Zone? So do make sure you are staying up to date with your Expert Zone courses. Jay, you're getting bigger and smaller by the time. Does that mean Greg just jumped back in? Maybe. Do make sure that you're checking out Expert Zone for the latest and greatest stuff on there. Stop jumping around, Jay. Jeez.
That's not me.
And just this week even we've got a brand new course up there for introducing Microsoft 365. We'll be talking about it on Easy Live in a few weeks time when it launches on the 21st of April, but if you want to early look inside, head over to Expert Zone now. Well, not now after the stream, obviously. Jesus. But there we go. Righties. Jer, what are we doing today?
We are going to catch up with some people that we probably don't catch up with enough. And we are going to catch up with some of the guys from the Microsoft field team who spend their days visiting our stores, who are currently at home, but still working. So we want to catch up with them and see what they've been up to and talk to them a little about the kind of projects that they're doing, their history with the field team and history with us, and just a little bit of getting to know them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to move you down a bit because our technical issues that we've been having in the background are now over, Jer. All is well. Before we crack on as well, do make sure, if you haven't already, do give our Facebook a like and head over to our Instagram as well, our Expert Zone UKI Instagram. That is still fairly fresh, so do give that a follow as well if you so wish. Quick little catch up on the chat. Slight technical difficulties. I mean, Jer is just flying everywhere today. I think he's decided he's an Irish fairy.
I've had a lot of sugar, mate.
There you go. There you go. Haley says she done the course yesterday that we mentioned. Fantastic. And Gareth also says the legends that keep everything running. I mean, today, yeah, we are keeping everything running. So let's get over to our special guests for tonight. Please welcome 3 members of our field team. Here they are. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
There we go. Right, just
Lovely
above
segue,
my
guys.
head, we have Greg. In the middle, we have Elliot. And in the right side above Jer's head, we have T. Guys, how's it going?
Very well.
Very well.
Very
Yeah,
good.
all good, Simon.
High five, T.
I love the fact that T's looking slightly grayscaled, and Greg above me. High five, Greg. There we go. Lovely stuff. Greg is looking like he's jumped into something from Alice in Wonderland or something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, that's not right.
There you
the
go.
tallest Smurf we're ever gonna meet.
You are slowly but surely turning into a Smurf. It's quite funny, but I quite like it. So let's go into this a bit. So let's quickly cover off. Firstly, just give us a quick summary of who you are and where you normally cover in the UK and Ireland. So, Greg, let's start with you.
So, hi, I'm Greg Proctor. I'm the MSA of Bristol. So I normally cover the main stores in Cribs Causeway, mostly doing the selling stuff on the weekend.
Lovely stuff. Elliot, how about you?
I'm Elliot Astle. I am also an MSA for Manchester. So, yeah, I cover pretty much central Manchester and slightly out the sides.
Wonderful. T, go for it.
I'm T. I'm a MSA hybrid, so I cover Merseyside and Chester.
Hybrid. He gets the special title.
Yes.
There we go.
That's why I'm great.
Yeah, and it's your hybrid. That's why you're slowly turning grayscale and green, which is all good. There we are. We'll quickly cover off as well some of the typical questions that we ask on Expert Zone Live and Level Up as well. Joined by a couple new ones as well. So we'll start with you, Greg. What's your favourite Windows device?
Surface Laptop 3.
Surface Laptop 3. Cool. Xbox or PC?
Xbox.
Cool. Gamer tag?
Big-footed monkey.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop everything. What? What?
Big-footed monkey.
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, I thought
Oh, look.
Jers was random with exhausted pigeon, but big-footed monkey has got to be.
Adam.
Well, it's
Yes.
quite simple. I do quite like monkeys, and I also happen to have quite large feet. So at the time, it made sense.
I mean, there you go. You learn something new every day. We've got so we've got a gamer tag. What's your favourite demo?
Ink to text in one.
Ink to text. Tea or coffee?
Out of the house coffee, in the house tea.
Oh, controversial.
you're
Trying
still
to
intense.
please everyone. Trying to please everyone. And inverted or non-inverted?
Not inverted.
Non-inverted. Good man. Good man.
Do you mean the correct way to play? The correct way.
There we go.
Yeah.
We'll go over to Elliot. So, favourite Windows device?
Mine, believe it or not, is also the Surface Laptop 13. I've liked it since version 1. It's just been a really solid device, really, on it.
A lot of love for the laptop, damn. Xbox or PC?
I am a PC gamer, so unfortunately, as much as I love Xbox, PC gamer.
Fair. In that case, then your social handle, because if you...
Yeah, I'm going to go with my mixer, so it's L-E-L-L-L, 3 Ls. Going to start streaming a mixer quite a lot now since we're at home.
Fair dues. Favorite demo?
I love Ink Editor in Word. It's, as you know, it's really easy to get a lot of edits done, and it's great to show customers.
Very nice.
Okay.
Tea or coffee?
I'm a coffee man.
Oh, you
I'm a
high
coffee man,
five.
I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Get in.
Where we
Oh,
go?
I'm right there. Ah, good. Just about.
This isn't
Um,
going well.
And inverted or non-inverted?
Non-inverted.
Non-inverted.
Boy,
That's 2 for 2.
redeemed last. Redeemed at the end.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
There you go. Right, T, it's your turn. Favorite Windows device?
Surface headphones.
Oh, I mean that's just favorite Surface device. Boy, all right. Favorite Windows-based operating system device.
I do like the Envy 360.
Bit of love.
Yeah, I just like
bit of love for
colour
the
of it.
HP.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. Xbox or PC?
Xbox.
Cool. Gamer tag.
Deadly Tulip.
Jer has questions there.
Okay. Fire away.
It's Deadly in his name.
So there was
Like, I
a
don't know what's.
second where I went Deadly Tulip,
That's what I
Yeah.
thought as well.
but then I realized you said Tulip. So I'm like, okay, that makes more sense then.
There we go. And favorite demo?
I like Immersive Reader on OneNote.
Oh boy.
Very good, very good. And finally, last but not actually, no, we got 2 more. Tea or coffee?
Well, like my name suggests, tea.
Yes. No, not yes. No, go away, T. And that's how convinced I was that you would say coffee. And inverted or non-inverted?
I am non-inverted.
3 for 3.
Sweet.
Wonderful stuff. Cool. So the quick questions out of the way. Catch up on the chat. So Haley's team T. Pineapple on or off. We're not going to ask that. We all know it's off.
Leave. Leave.
And loving the NV360. Appreciation for your choice down in the NT. And there we go. Let's move on anyway. So we have some questions for you guys around what it is that you guys get up to in the field. Because, of course, you visit the people in your... Well, have been visiting. You guys are at home at the moment because there's no stores to visit right now, which sucks. But you guys will visit the ones that you know about, but not everyone who's watching may know who you are. Joe, do you have any questions that you want to kick things off with?
No, I'll let you start off with that. I've got a couple of questions when we get into that, though.
Ah, very nice. Cool. Well, in that case, we'll start just above me here then. Greg, how long have you been in the field team? When did you get into it?
So this particular field team, about 2 years. But I actually worked as a active seller for Microsoft for about 9 months beforehand, before doing the trial for the MSA team, and then being the first person to join it, which was quite nice.
Very nice. I actually remember. I think I remember you being on the active sellers because I remember there was a group on Facebook where you had to type loads and stuff, and it's cool. Awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. If you could describe your job role in like a few brief sentences, how what is your job like?
Very sales heavy on the weekends, and then a lot more of the training and things. So it's a lot of people interaction, which is one of my favorite parts about the role.
Brilliant stuff. Same to you then, Elliot. When did you get into the role? How long have you been doing it?
So I joined September last year. Pretty much, I joined, and as soon as I joined, it was straight into a team meeting. So my first day of the job was down in Reading.
That is nice. How it's done.
Yeah,
straight in, no kissing.
Yeah, and but I used to be a Microsoft Elite for Dixon's myself. So
really?
Just before then, yeah, I was.
You were an OG, Elliot, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a Gold Elite when they first turned to Elites. It was great.
Gold OG.
Elite in the house. Gareth Hopkins says, sorry, before I let you carry on, Elliot. In fact, I'll come back to that comment in a minute. Elliot, if you could do the same, like if you could describe how your role is in like a few sentences, what would you say?
I mean, again, similar to Greg, it's very sales heavy, but the great thing is you are sort of the point of contact for Microsoft in the stores, and it's great to know that people come to you and ask you questions and they want to sort of get into products with you. So it's really sort of interactive in that sense.
Awesome. T, we'll come to you next. Gareth says in Facebook, so T, amazing support the sales floor in Chester, 2433. Shout out for 2433. Builds full bundles using his service and hands over great sales.
Nice.
T, man, how long you been doing it for? When did you join?
I've just finished the trial, so 6 months, just over now.
Wow. Just over
still in October.
To be fair, I know that 6 months feels like a long time because I've been doing this job now for 6 months and I feel like I've aged. So is that good to say, Jeff?
I've bad news for you, mate. You look like you've aged as well.
Oh God, I've gotten older.
All these grey hairs.
It's all right.
Adam came into the Evangelist team at a very interesting time where all of a sudden our workloads have trebled, so he's slightly more stressed than the rest of us.
It's all right. It's fine. Okay, T, same for you. If you could describe the kind of stuff you do in store in a few sentences, what would you say?
So I am sales heavy as well, like the other MSAs. But there's a little bit more of an onus on myself for reporting, fact-finding, and a little bit more training. Because I cover a couple more stores, it means that I'm not in-store as much, meaning that my time in-store has to be a little bit more impactful.
So it's because you've got that hybrid role. It's really that mixture. So for people watching that aren't quite sure, so with the terminology, we say TMs and MSAs. TMs are territory managers. MSAs are Microsoft sales advisors. Our TMs cover wider patches, maybe about 10 to 15 stores there or thereabouts. and revolve more around training, whereas our Microsoft sales advisors cover maybe 2 or 3 stores and deal more with the sales side of things. And you, of course, have a hybrid role, so you kind of do a bit of both.
That means he's part petrol, part electric as well.
Part petrol, part electric. Very, very good. Hello to Aaron over on Facebook. Games Guru says that little Elliot has done us proud. Aww, isn't that nice? Jamie Maxwell says, I can just about remember having the is this an Irish thing? Having the crack with Greg?
He's having the crack, mate.
Having a crack with Greg at the celebration was a great night. Oh, you went to the Elite celebration, didn't you?
Sure did. Was part of the team that put that together.
Awesome stuff.
And now pass the torch over to Elliot, in fact, for the Elite
this is true. Yeah.
Look at that, small world, eh?
There you go. So, again, for anyone watching who's not part of it, we have our Elite Ambassadors program with Curry's PC World. And yeah, it was Greg above me that helped to look after a huge amount of it, and now it's Elliot. So, how are you finding it?
Oh, it's ace. I love it. If you're asking me, I think it's brilliant. I can be like for the elites.
Wicked stuff. Joe, you got any questions that you wanted to... I know you had a couple lined up that you want to ask.
I do. I've got one question I want to throw at the 3 guys. I'll start with Greg. What's the most important part of your role, Greg? What do you feel to you? Not so much as what you're told to do, but for you in the role, what do you think is the most important part of your role?
I just tend to find the relationships that you would build is going to be the most important part. If you haven't got relationships with any of the RPs or anybody in the stores, then you're not going to be able to get much drive within the actual store environment. And if you can't build a relationship with customers, in our case as well, being on the sales floor, then you're not going to be able to be very effective at your job either. So being able to have that level of relationship building and communication is hugely important, and it's something that I work on quite a lot on, even outside of work, doing separate courses and things to kind of make sure that I keep on top of that.
Very good. Yeah, I think relationship building is a huge important thing. Part of sales as well as even just training as well. Ellie, what about you?
I mean, the rock solid relationship thing's a core thing, but I say if I wanted to say something a bit different, it's I think building that so having an elite in store with you, so you've got that solid contact with them as well. So you can just know that when you're not there, they're being that great ambassador towards the program as well, and towards the brand.
Passing on the baton when they're in store. It's a really good show as well. Hey, how about you, mate?
I like being transparent, so hence the colour. So by being transparent. With being transparent, it means that whoever you're having a conversation with, like in store, everyone's on the same page. They know as much as you do. So training them on product services as and when I know about them, so that if they get asked questions, at least they're not like on edge, and they can then impart that knowledge onto the customers.
That's really good. What have you learned since you've taken over the role, mate?
Quite a lot.
What's the biggest takeaway you've had since you've gotten the role?
The elites. I find that program is amazing. The amount of drive that you guys have instilled in them before I even joined, and how dedicated they are, and how much you actually do for them. It's a great program.
Wicked. Ellie, if you could put your finger on one thing, mate, what would it be that you've taken away in your time here?
It's sort of don't take things for granted, really, because the amount of stuff that you take away from just a simple day job, as some people call it, is incredible. Like, you could take a lot of the skills that you've learned quite in the 6-7 months I've been working here to so many more roles. Not that I'm going to do that, but just to clarify. But yeah, you do sort of get hands on so much, and it's incredible the amount of respect you get from like your peers and your colleagues. Yeah,
Papa Smurf, what about you?
Probably a lot of the project management and reporting side of things. Because I found quite a lot of the writing things in the past quite difficult. So being thrown in headfirst into a lot of the reports, I've learned a lot about how to actually word a lot of these things. So yeah, I've taken a huge amount of pride actually working on that a lot. And then time management and the project management side of things has also kind of come to as well, which is nice.
Wicked. Cool. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much, Joe. That was one of the things we were going to ask you, is your general experience and stuff and things that you're proud of. But I'm going to move it on to arguably lighthearted sort of stuff. I want to find out from the three of you. some of your either strangest or funniest occurrences whilst being in store. So have a think about it. I'm going to quickly head over to the chat and just catch up with some people in there. So who have we got? Games Guru says, Mr. T is an awesome TM and fantastic as support. Comment there from Gareth about Edge rather than Chrome. I'm not quite sure what that is in reference to.
That is a horrendous joke, Gareth, and you should be ashamed of yourself. So I think one of the guys said about, being on Edge, and he said, of course, we prefer our customers being on Edge rather than being on Chrome. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, Gareth.
That's awful.
It's terrible. It's an awful
Both
joke.
Fantastic and awful all at the same time. I should congratulate him. Cool. Right. Okay, you've had a brief moment to think about it. So I'll tell you what, we'll start in the middle this time. So Elliot, your kind of, any experience you've had which was either funny or strange or anything that's, on the more lighthearted side of life.
I think one was a great one. I was in one of the stores that had just had their Microsoft wall fitted, so they just had the big TV there, all the nice new devices, in a Curry's PC World store, and quite literally 45 minutes after it got fitted, someone had decided to come in on their mobility scooter, forget where the brake was, and smash right into the side. Brand new fitting. The fitters were still there, fixing up some stuff, and there's a massive dent in the wall that we had to fix. But it couldn't have been easier times.
Oh my God.
Forgot where the brake was. People were more concerned about the wall than it was about the person as well, which was a bit unfortunate. But there you go.
Oh, that's a new one for me. That's sensational. Wow.
Timing was perfect timing.
Right, there you go. The bar has been set. Greg, let's go to you. So, same question: weirdest experience or funniest thing that's happened? Anything like that?
One of the things that kind of amazed us, we had a customer come in to claim on their insurance because they had managed to run over their Surface Pro in their car. And the amazing thing was, even though obviously the screen was absolutely knackered, they plugged it into another monitor and it was still working.
Oh, wow. That magnesium case right there.
That's it. So they managed to get all their data off before they sent it away and got a new one replaced. But the fact that they managed to, one, run their car over, and two, that still then worked, then yeah, that was amazing.
We should put that as part of the sales pitch for Surface. You can run it over with your car. It will probably still work.
Probably. Caveat, maybe.
James Fury, thank you for the sparks over on Mixer. Man. Right, last one for you. I'm hoping it's a big one. The bar has been set high. What have you got?
Well, I had a TV breaking one as well. So in Chester, I was talking to a customer, and all of a sudden I heard I thought it was somebody sneezing in like a background, and I looked over, and one of the RPs had accidentally pushed over a TV, and it just went shh, and you just heard it from across the store.
I'd say he sucked most of the air out of the room at that moment as well.
Yeah, and everyone just really confused as to what had happened in that brief split moment.
That's just
a
heartbreaking moment.
I had a very weird one years ago when I managed a game store. It wasn't game, it was GameStop in Ireland, but it was a game store. And right beside the store was a Dixon's High Street store. And I had a customer walk in the Saturday morning, it was really quiet, nobody in the store, and they kind of wandered up and down the aisles where all the pre-owned games were, and then the new release games and the DVDs and the Blu-rays, and they're just moseying up and down. And there's one TV on the wall behind me and one TV on the wall halfway down the aisle. And he kind of sheepishly came up to the counter and just said, "Is that the only TV you guys have got on sale?" And it took a split second to go, you're looking for next door, mate. It's just out the door. All right, and he went to Dixon's and bought a TV, but he actually spent a good 15 minutes walking around the store trying to figure out where there was only 2 televisions on sale.
Oh, dear. That's amazing.
My God. Quick catch up on chat. So we've got David over on Facebook has just dropped in. He came from, he was in Costa del Back Garden, which nice. I feel a lot of people are right now. Do let us know, by the way. Let us know how you guys are getting on in this weird old wonderful isolation we find ourselves in. It's good to talk. So yeah, let us know what you're doing, some of the stuff you're getting on with. Guys, to you three as well. So of course, stores aren't open at the moment, which is a bit weird when you, especially when you work in the field and are used to visiting stores on a frequent basis. So without obviously going into too much background workings info, can you say like, I don't know if it'll be the same for all three of you or if you're doing different things, the kind of stuff you're doing right now while stores are closed. Any of you can go first.
So one thing that all three of us are currently involved on is that every Tuesday and Thursdays we are actually setting up some game parties so that RPs and elites and things can come and join us and learn some new games and play some new games with us, which is really good fun. We first time playing it this afternoon. We had a pretty good amount of people join in, but the more the merrier for it, for sure.
Awesome stuff. Sorry, Ellie, you look like you were about to say something there.
No, I think we are doing that. And it's great. It's a really good thing. I mean, apart from that, obviously, I'll jump in something else. I'm spending my nights DJing online on Facebook because I used to DJ in a club and they need some extra entertainment. So I have, so I've been doing some online live streams of DJing. There you go.
That
really cool,
is
man.
wicked.
Oh, that's cool.
That is very cool. T, what are you getting up to? Like either from a work perspective, if you've got something else, or just life as well.
Works perspective, we've started our elite classes. So in the mornings, for an hour before Elite TV, we run sessions whereby we just basically touch base with all the elites that we have, just making sure that they're doing well and just having a general chit chat with them.
Wicked. I feel like Joe just saw the same thing that I saw in chat, but we're going to move on swiftly.
I did, yeah.
Cool. We've only got a couple minutes left. So before we let you guys go, can you... how can I word this? So we'll go from T over to Elliot and then Greg. Give us just a couple sentences on like a few lines on kind of the best things you think when we get back into stores, of course, best things you reckon RPs and stores can be doing when they talk to customers. So I'll start with T.
Just be nice and happy and friendly. Everyone's obviously been isolated, so ease yourself back into it. Everyone's obviously going to be a bit irate and a bit excited to be back out in the world. So just appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah, it's a great show, man.
It is a very good shout. Elliot, what about you? Any words of wisdom?
I think be patient with people. You're going to have a lot of people coming into stores because they've missed out on buying them high quality coffee machines. But you're also going to be doing a lot of learning as well while you're away from stores as well. So you're going to have so much knowledge to throw on people. So just make people love technology. It's the best thing.
Cool. Last but not least, Greg, any wise words of wisdom from yourself?
So in terms of trying to get people to really enjoy a lot of amazing technology, I think demoing is a real key way of actually doing that. It allows for so many people, different learning styles and learning ways from different people as they come in. A demo can hit pretty much every sort of learning style. So by throwing in a demo, you're going to be able to connect with that person at least on some level and make sure that they're going to really start enjoying that product.
Brilliant stuff. Right, guys, thank you very much. We're going to say bye to you guys now. So thank you all. I would give you a handshake if I could, but I'm kind of stuck in that regard. Greg and T, I hope you get back to a life of full colour and not grayscale, greeny and blues. So good luck with that. But thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you later.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
And off they go. So yeah, that's just 3 members of our field team. That was fun.
I enjoyed that. That was different and fun.
That was very cool. Apologies for our technical issues this evening. You might realise that Jer is actually currently coming to us, not from Ireland, but from a slightly different dimension.
I'm in a different dimension.
Yeah, that'll be why he's looking a little bit on the pixelated side. Quick catch up over on chat. Elle says that they love that. Great stream from Games Guru. Thank you very much. Real life is overrated, trust me. Wow. I can't remember what that was in reference to, but now it sounds really dark if you say it on its own. And it was the comment that we will not mention that Jer giggled at quite profusely. So
I giggled at it more so than was like, really? Did you have to say that?
Oh, well, there you go. Guys, thank you very much for watching tonight. Do remember as well, of course, if for whatever reason you haven't, do give us a like on Facebook, and do head over to our Instagram as well at Expert Zone UK and I for all the latest on our Instagram in terms of live streams and also courses and stuff as well as they go live. So, yeah, Jer, any last words? I gave them a lot of chance. I might as well give you.
When you finally get back out into the real world and the doors open and everyone runs out like a chicken from a coop, enjoy the time you've had at home. Enjoy the break that you've got, because we're working in a very high-paced, stressful environment. And I know this is a different kind of stress right now, but we've got a chance to kind of maybe recharge the batteries a little bit. So when we get back in, appreciate it, enjoy it, and smile at the first customer you see, because they may not have seen that in a while. So that would be nice.
Wicked. Jer, thank you very much.
Yeah, mate.
And yeah, we'll see you guys around. So, catch you later. Bye.
Bye.